What's up, YouTube? Phoenix Deity, back again with another Black Clover Phantom Knight video. And today we will be continuing the challenge that we set on yesterday in Tower of Dreams, using full Black Bull V2 formation to conquer this monstrous, destructive, ungodly, unholy, more adjectives tower. So, I do want to start off by apologizing for the last video. I don't know how or why, but my mic cut out, as well as like my screen recorder. It just became a complete mess. So I'm really sorry about that one. I was not able to beat it, but I did stop, and I stopped and I am ready. I am fully prepared today. There is 2 hours before reset right now for my time from when I'm recording this, so hopefully I can get it out of the way, and then I can just kind of try my best to speed farm at least 7 floors of tower. Just so I have a lot more gems. Sadly, it looks like I won't be able to gem tag Magnet and Luck. But on the bright side, I have some temporary gems on Noelle, and they are pretty good, so I do consider me having at least one character that I wanted nearly or fully gemmed. I do consider that a win, so without further ado, we will jump in. Okay, sorry about that. My screen recorder is the worst thing in the world, and I 100% need to find a new one, and I keep complaining about it. Sorry. So, here we are, fighting against floor 54. Same setup as yesterday. You know, we're still a little bit damaged. We're wounded, but we will find a way to make it through this monstrosity of a tower. So, we're just gonna jump right in. I didn't need to do that. So, I'll just swap again. That was close. Noelle, if you could heal, that would be great. Noelle, if you could heal, that'd be great. Noelle, you trying to heal? Okay, perfect. So Longoris's self-crit and attack buff helps him in this moment, so he doesn't need to be by everyone. We can just do this and hopefully to just deal as much damage as we can, you know. We thankfully were able to get buff ban. Oh no, why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Why? Okay. I guess it's better to have that happen than it happening for another character that's more important right now, so. Okay, so we'll do this. Invincibility should be up for everyone, maybe not Black Divider. Oh, thank God. Alright, one person is dying from this. At least one. 5k with the hits, which is very good. Ah! We did it! All we needed was a good night's rest. That's all it took. Ah, you're stunned. Don't feel good now, does it? Alright, so we did it. This is legitimately how it went the first time I fought this. I don't understand. Some people say when you record, a lot of things happen. The game knows. Yes, the game does know, apparently, so. I'm just glad we finally got that out the way. So, we can move on and try to harm ourselves, because floor 60 will be much worse than that floor. Much, much, much worse. Yeah. Let's see, what can I talk about? Oh, the new opening for Black Clover. I really like it. I've been listening to it on loop for quite a bit. I'm not playing it in the background right now because copyright and all that good stuff. But in a world where copyright didn't exist, I'd be all over it. We're gonna go here. Long rested his attack and crit buff, so we don't have to worry about him. We can do this. We can do some of this as well. Okay. And this should end it. So the next character I think that will drop for global. I mean, I might as well just talk about that since I'm not really doing anything right now. The next character for global, I kind of would like to say that it's Lumiere. He's finally, you know, coming to the game. So people who want him, summon. People who don't, you don't have to. Is Lumiere a must summon? In my honest opinion, he's not. But again, summon for the characters you like because that will keep you playing the game a lot longer. This stage has a moth and I don't like it. Formation swap. For JP, I honestly don't know. Like, I wish I could give a definite answer about what I think, but at this point I don't even know what I think. Because personally, I kind of suspect. Oh yeah, the skill seal is just so good. I did this at a wrong time. Actually, it's okay. We can at least do this. But yeah, because at this point I really don't know. Because there's so many characters that I think have the potential of being like Phantom Fest that they just could drop as a normal banner character. But I think the number one thing on my mind right now for who could drop, that's fine, is Damnatio. Yeah, I think there's a high chance of him dropping, even though he's not an elf arc character. I would say, I don't know if I consider like Asa's trial a part of the elf arc, or you know, after they defeated the devil, like the end of the elf arc, but I do think there's a high chance he could be dropping relatively soon at the very least. Mainly because I think right now, ooh, sorry about that. I think most people on JP, most people that play JP right now especially, I think they'll all agree that the one thing that we are missing the most right now is a good defender. So unless next month's, you know, Phantom Fest is like Dark Elf Patry and he's a defender, I don't really think we'll be getting anything kind of extraordinary. You know, because the two roles I definitely would say that we are missing like substantially good characters for are definitely buffers and buffers/enhancers, and then tanks. Like defenders are pretty much the hardest role to fill right now in the game, because you pretty much just have two choices. Do you go with the high defensive yet offensive Spirit of Zephyr, or do you go for the defensive yet support based Julius? Then there's always the talks of, you know, what if Julius gets his 7-star, you know, will he end up being better? We can't really tell that, we can't really say for sure, in all honesty. We honestly can't. And that's mainly because we don't know what his skills, like his skills will clearly get better. We don't exactly know what his stats will look like, so that's kind of a big question mark. And I'm not saying just because someone has better stats means that they're a better character. It's more so is that stats are a decent factor in this game paired with skills. You can have incredible skills but terrible stats, and it's pretty much just like you're not going to be used. Best example is Valentine's Day Vanessa before her buff. I think that's probably one of the best examples where, like, on paper she could do so much and she just looked really impressive, in my honest opinion. Like, she had AOM Seal, she had, I think, Arcane Art Gain, she had Life Steal, she had like all these effects that made her seem like extremely good. but her stats just weren't there. And as an end result, like, even though she was a limited character, it was pretty much, why would you use her? What's the point? Okay, calm down. And then on the other hand, if you have really good stats, but your abilities are very basic, pretty much exactly like Spirit of Zephyr right now, people will think, okay, you know, he's not that good. He's not going to be spectacular. You know, he'll always have competition. He's not the best. And things of that nature. So it's going to be interesting to see how they kind of incorporate this. But I think as for now, I do kind of want to say Damnatio's next week. And then next month, we are already essentially guaranteed to have Tag Marileona plus Fuegoleon as a 7-star, you know, between any time next month. So that's important to note. We still have no clue on the Phantom Fest. I actually need to check what date is the 20th of this month. Okay, so the 20th is a Sunday. So, okay, so I do think this month, because the 20th is a Sunday, that's usually when we get V-Jump and things of that nature. I do think that's when we'll get leaks of the new character and potentially even the Phantom Fest, maybe. So, I think anytime we get a V-Jump before an update, like 1 or 2 days, we will see the character that it's supposed to be during the update, or, you know, whatever event. But if it's after the 20th, then I think, well, if it's after the update, then I think it's most likely just going to talk about the update. So, this month, hopefully, we should be able to see a character or an event that's going to be upcoming. I also keep in mind the only character that hasn't been buffed yet from like the original set is White Day, New Year Charmy, as well as Swimsuit Noelle. So those are the two characters that have, I think they might be the only two. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, that's good. But to my knowledge, those are the only two characters that have yet to see a buff, while every other character is getting a buff or a 7-star. So, don't be surprised if we do end up seeing a... Why would you even go for her? Come on. So, don't be surprised if we do end up seeing a... I lost my train of thought. If we don't end up seeing a, like, swimsuit Vanessa... Not swimsuit Vanessa. A swimsuit Noelle buff, as well as the Yukuta units as well. So those units haven't come back. I'm really unsure what they plan on doing, because I don't think they want to give out another Necklace of Fate. Mainly because that will be a huge enabler for PvP. And the game does clearly know that there are players that do care about PvP greatly, so it somewhat would be in their best interest to not exactly prolong PvP games that long, but at the same time, it could add for quote-unquote kind of like content, but not like gameplay content, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, we can just do that. But yeah, I think that's what's coming. Damnatio, or however you pronounce his name, Damnatio. I do think anytime I talk about him, I can only envision him being very similar to Dwarf Charmy, where he'll lower... Oh, we're already on floor 60? Alright. So we can talk a bit. So I think, ability-wise, I can 100% see a character like Damnatio lower enemies' stats and then raise his own stats, or potentially raise the team stats. Like, I think something like that would be extremely perfect for him, in all honesty. Just because it's based off of his magic. And yes, we haven't seen a lot of spells for him, but this game 100% does tend to create their own kind of skills, you know. Look at Marileona. She pretty much only uses one spell, and we have her with 3 abilities, so that's an important thing to keep in mind, important thing to look out for. So yeah, let's there's no better boss music than this. Actually, give me a second. Alright, I had to go get the boss battle music. Alright, so if you want to see true pain, true despair, you've come to the right place. All right, I'm really not going to enjoy this. Get your F's in chat ready. Get your we did it, he did it, I was here, get all that stuff ready, because this is where the real hell begins. Okay. Sorry about the cut. We just started, but like my screen recorder. So same strategy. As soon as you see Devil do that, you want a formation swap. Worst part about this is Tag Ravich and his complete utter nonsense. Okay, so we should easily be able to take care of Lumiere. Thankfully, we were able to get. See, this is okay. When we formation swap again, we're 100% taking out Lumiere. Shobudeo, why did my screen recorder froze again? I'm having a great time, as you guys can tell. Oh, wait, it's catching up? Okay. Alright, never mind, it's frozen. Okay, we're at least gonna do this. Oh my god, alright. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm using an arcane art with Noelle. Okay. Alright, it should be good. It's up to date, it's synced. Alright. Alright, that's a real low blow. But I'll take it. Vanessa and Rouge should go out next. I'm not going to reset because I think it's fine. We can always just use a refresh because that's... Oh my god, the stupid screen recorder. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, as I said before, I'm not going to reset because we have a refresh and I do plan on using it. I want to thank the boss battle music personally. We're going to formation swap because we should be able to do this and hopefully kill Vanessa and Rouge. No AOM. Please, someone please. That just takes away Arcane Art Gauge and gives them dodge. So we're fine. Kill. Come on. You just... Okay, perfect. There we go. You love to see it. So, first run. Okay, I think we could do this. Alright. It's okay. It's okay if we die here. Because pretty much we are 100% guaranteed to get this on second run. And you love to see it. So, we don't want to see Sekre heal anyone. Okay, that's fine. So, the full power of the Black Bull V2 team is this pretty much. So, and as you can see, no reset. So, see, so it literally just took us one reset, not counting all the Izunages we had to face. I 100%, my mind blanked about the formation swap part. Okay, you don't have to be annoying and do that, you know. Ooh, okay, you got us good. I'll admit, you got us good with that one. If we can kill Devil, we are in a great position. We cannot AOM, and this is annoying. Oh, they already... Yep, It doesn't matter, though. I don't know why. It doesn't matter. This is probably a mistake. They're gonna formation swap into invincibility. Oh, okay, he took invincibility. Tag Ravich is honestly the only problem here. It's over. It's over. Black Divider, finish this. And it's over. It's just that easy, just not counting 454. Okay, 2 attack gems, I'll take it. I mean, in all honesty, floor 54, as everyone saw, you got especially in the last video, that was the floor that gave us the most trouble. So. And for no reason too, because floor 60 is 100% harder. So I don't know if I'm good or I'm trash or whatever this is, but we did it. Oh my god. Oh wait, hopefully the screen recorder kicks in again. No. Alright, so we're gonna... I really don't want to press anything. So I'm just gonna describe what's happening on my screen. Maybe it wants to load in, maybe it doesn't. Okay, so I essentially have 4 attack gems on my screen right now. Alright. I really hate the screen recorder, man. Okay, so we did tower. Black Bull V2 complete tower. Only 2.5 characters I'd say had... It froze again. There's no way. Oh, okay. I'll be back. Oh, okay, we're good. So once again, only like 2.5 characters I definitely would say had gems. So double attack boost, 1 defense penetration, and 1 barrier nullification. Of course, you want to have Master of Jammer. So wherever you think Master of Jammer would fit, and weakening hastening, because being able to skill seal and AOM seal is really, really clutch. I'm pretty sure he managed to skill seal Devil at least once during the fight, so that's why he literally wasn't able to do anything, which was just perfect. Like, the stars aligned, like, everything was just brightest timeline. So, I definitely recommend doing that for Tag Noel. Let's see. I mean, I still have plenty of time before maintenance, so I'm going to try my best to at least get 2 gems on Tag Magna, and then I'll be able to finish the rest next tower, hopefully. So, that's him. Tag Spirit Dive. I'm 100%, 100% taking off the stupid buff hasten ability and giving him like attack haste. I just can't. I can't. The buff haste is like, it's good sometimes. The only moment where it's good is in the first 3 seconds of a game. you get invincibility for the first 3 seconds, and then that's it. Outside of that, it's just so bad. It's just so awful, man. So I definitely need to take that off and then just give him, hopefully get 2 attack boosts. But I think I will worry about him next tower because, again, kind of limited on time. I do have plenty of time. I'll just try to see how far I go and how much I'm able to do. But yeah, Tag Longerus, no gems. I don't think I'll invest gems in them, mainly because I don't really use them for my main team, I guess. Like, they're good. I don't think they're arcane. I do think they're like high tier 0. You know, the random damage, like the random 12 hits can be good against single target, but AoE, you're just not really putting out as much damage as you'd like. Once again, I personally think he's really good for the EX Jack team, because EX Jack, he gives himself attack buff, he gives himself attack, he gives himself crit rate. You just need the crit damage. Jack provides that for you. Self-sufficient, pretty much just like Jack, so there's almost no reason not to run him ideally with him. Again, that does not mean you have to run him with Jack. That means it's pretty much what I would say his best team. You know, you can run him in Black Bull V2 just as I did. Run him off to the side because, again, self-attack, self-crit. He doesn't need to be by anyone. And lastly, we have our good old tank, our ex-attacker, Black Divider. Once again, same scenario for him. I will be taking off most likely the 5-star attack, the 5-star defense penetration gem in exchange for a barrier nullification. I'll try to get a 4-star one. I want to keep 5-star gems once again for characters that normally don't get those abilities, as well as null characters, because I don't feel like re-rolling for 12 days to get those abilities. So I think overall, if you combine this video with the last video, it took me an hour to beat Tower, so I'll take it. Not too good, not too bad, but eh. Usually what I do to farm Tower is, I believe, this team. Oh my god, sorry about that. I almost died. But this is the team I usually use to farm tower. Or well, more so, this is the team that I use now to farm tower. And whenever I don't want to deal with his shenanigans, I just swap in Tag Longris. Yes, I know I have 2 crit givers, but it does help with diversity. Because if you guys did notice that there were moments where I would just kind of, when you formation swap back into Black Bull V2, you honestly can't do anything if you don't have your AOM. So if you do manage to charge Lumiere's, whatchamacallit, if you do manage to get his Arcane Art, that's an alternative option. Slash, if your crit runs out but you still have your crit damage buff, you could just easily use his buff to get your damage back up. Then gems for him, I managed to get extremely lucky with the gems. So I have 2 insight and 2 haste. Before I did have electric cooperation, but I did take that off, and I just said, okay, I'll just roll 1 gem ability for funsies. And I got buff haste, as well as 2 weakness insight. I do think that there isn't really anything else I would go for him. And then you can see he has 912 wisdom, which is extremely good. I do think I might stop like giving characters fully sets like this outside if they're an attacker. Like if they're an attacker, I think it's completely fine to give them 4 attack gems, but I think I'm going to try to start splitting them. Like for support characters, I'll try to go maybe like 2 HP, 2 wisdom, but I guess it really depends, right? So once again, there is no right or wrong with gems. You know, it was really fun using Black Bull V2 to clear through tower. And I can't wait to see what units we have in store after this update. So I want to thank you guys for watching. I had a lot of fun. I also really can't believe it took like what, 1 or 2 resets for beating floor 60 versus floor 54. So I'm proud of myself. I'm really happy with the team. Black Bull V2 just overall is really strong. So yeah, this somewhat helps prove that you can almost beat tower with everything. Oh, right as the song ended as well. So Phoenix Deity, you know, like, comment, subscribe, all that juicy YouTube stuff. And I will catch you guys, I guess tomorrow to talk about what we got for the update. So, as always, love you guys. Stay safe out there. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.